3 months ago, I came home from work to find my dad and stepmom sitting in my kitchen with smug smiles and my stepbrother Colin, leaning back in my chair like he owned the place. My dad cleared his throat and said they decided it was time for a change. They wanted me to move out so Colin could start his adult life, my house, the one I bought with my own salary, my own credit, my name on the mortgage. They tried to frame it like some family sacrifice I should happily make. You're single. You don't need all this space, my stepmom said, glancing at the walls like she was inspecting them for curtains she'd pick out. Colin smirked and said he'd been thinking about where to put his gaming setup. I felt my whole body go cold. They weren't asking. They were telling me. My dad even slid a folded piece of paper across the table, a timeline for when I'd move out. I didn't yell. I didn't argue. I just smiled like I'd swallowed a secret and said, sure, I'll handle everything, because that's when I decided they were never getting this house. For weeks, I played along. I acted overwhelmed, pretended I was looking at rentals, even sighed dramatically at dinner when my dad asked how the apartment hunt was going. Colin kept dropping hints about where he'd put his weights, his shelves, his new rug. It was like watching a dog bark at a steak behind a glass door. Meanwhile, I was gathering. I pulled every receipt, mortgage statement, property tax record, the works. I visited the county clerk to make sure nothing funky had happened with the deed. It hadn't. My name. Only my name. I scheduled a home inspection under the guise of being a courtesy for the new occupant, but really to get a professional report on the property's condition, dated, signed, stamped, all mine. The fun part? I started moving things out. Not furniture, not boxes, just things. I took the light bulbs out of the fancy fixtures my stepmom kept eyeing and replaced them with the cheap yellow ones. I swapped